It's been not quite a week of living with Alexa, or the Amazon Echo. Hi Alexa.
Hi.
You'll notice that her responsiveness is still very quick. I ended up putting Alexa over in a corner in our living room where we can talk to her, and we can pretty much talk to her from anywhere in the house, which is nice. The included remote actually has a really good range on it. Right now it's in our kitchen, but we can also carry it downstairs if we want to say something, add something to our shopping list or to-do list, as it will. One of the really cool things that I noticed about the Echo was you can actually have multiple profiles on the Echo itself. So my wife and I could both sign in with different Amazon accounts. I haven't done that. We didn't really want to get into the switching back and forth, so we're just using my Amazon account. There are notable areas for improvement that I've already noticed. One of the things is sometimes it's a little flaky on what it's choosing its news sources from. I would love to be able to say, Alexa, local news, and have her read local news.
Here's your flash briefing.
Instead, she's going to go right into U.S. News.
Austin, Texas. Republican Texas.
And I'm not in Austin,
General
Texas.
Alexa,
stop. It would be nice if she would read the location a little more. I don't understand why she can't, especially when I say, Alexa, what's the weather right now? Alexa, how cold is it?
Right now in Grand Rapids it's 11 degrees with cloudy skies. Today's forecast has lots of clouds with a high of 15 and a low of 14.
Clearly, she knows the location. There are a number of other things that I have noticed. One of the recent additions at the time of this, I guess, was actually the Bluetooth integration with smartphones. So I hooked my phone up. I wasn't really sure I'd be using it for anything. One of the things I would really wish it would do is that I wish I could use the Echo app on my phone to be able to talk to Alexa just like I use the remote. But that hasn't happened yet. And again, we're still fairly new into this technology, so I could see these things coming. I am going to be submitting a number of improvement requests or feature requests to Amazon through their portal that they have, because they do give a lot of ability for feedback, which is really nice. And it's nice to feel like you're on the cutting edge of something. That's one thing that I would like to see, is talking to the Echo. I'm trying not to say Alexa, because every time I say that she lights up, you notice. And I don't want her to get any false positives. But one of the things I noticed, that when my phone was connected to the Echo, anytime I would do anything, I was using Evernote for example, taking pictures, at that time the Echo was actually playing a radio station, and anytime I would take a picture, the radio station music would actually pause for a while I was taking the picture. It got to be annoying to the point where I just shut off the Bluetooth integration. I do recommend, if you are to get an Echo, I do recommend putting it in a corner like this. The way my house is laid out, it actually does give off a really good sound from anywhere in the house. We don't have it turned up that loud. Alexa, play JQ99.
JQ99 on TuneIn.
And this is actually a local radio station. That's really nice. Now one of the things I did notice is if I was looking for Z100, which is a New York radio station that is also on Sirius XM or iHeartRadio, I had to be a little more specific. Alexa, play Z100.
Z100 on TuneIn.
Well, this is a country station, not what I'm looking for, so I have to be a little more specific. Alexa, play Z100 on iHeartRadio.
Z100 on iHeartRadio.
So you'll notice that there are some quirks still that she can't quite work out. I know I could say a bunch of things to the Echo, but I think there's plenty of other reviews online doing that, so I'm not going to go through a bunch of the funny things. Her jokes are actually quite enjoyable, and it's pretty impressive the variance of jokes that she's had so far. Alexa, tell me a joke.
How many ears does Captain Kirk have? 3. His left ear, his right ear, and his final front ear.
And the jokes are very varied. They've been, that's the first Star Trek joke I've heard. So it is really interesting to see just how many jokes have been built in here. I think Amazon actually put a lot of work into making Alexa feel like a real person, which is something that doesn't go unnoticed. I would love to see more integration with different products in the Internet of Things. Again, I hope that's coming. I have a Nest thermostat, for example. It'd be really nice to be able to tell Alexa to set the temperature in the house and have her set that temperature. The alarm option I haven't played with at all. Right now it's basically just an alarm on or off, and you could set the time. I would love to have multiple alarms. I would love to be able to have the alarm set to wake up to a radio station. We asked her to play kids music the other day and she really couldn't figure out what that meant. So we had to go with Radio Disney or Kids Rock, and we had to be a little more specific. A lot of times when you ask for a genre or even a song, all you're getting is a sample. Even though I am an Amazon Prime member and I have my whole music library uploaded into Amazon Music, a lot of times she's still only playing a snippet of a song. If I was to say, Alexa, play Chains by Nick Jonas.
Here's a sample of Chains by Nick Jonas.
Again, it's a sample. It's not the whole song. Alexa, stop. It's not the whole song, it's just a sample. And this doesn't make sense to me because as a Prime Music member with that, I can stream that song in its entirety through Prime Music, yet when I ask her to play it for me, I'm just getting a sample. I'm a little nervous about what's going to happen when my daughter is old enough to start talking to her, because there are some things where you can actually say buy this movie, or buy this song, buy this book, or buy this ebook, and that's going to be interesting to see if there's some sort of protection built in there. I haven't tested that part yet. I've really only been living with her for a few days at this point. I would say right now most used feature is definitely the radio. We've been using her as a radio box more than anything, and I'm using her for a technology that's been around for many, many years. We have been using the shopping list and to-do list feature. One of the things that would be nice is, again, integration with more products or with more apps. We use the Keyring app or our frequency cards, that sort of thing. Shopping list on Keyring is actually really good. It splits up everything into categories that almost aligns with where those things, those products are in our local grocery store. So the Keyring app is really the best shopping list app we've found. However, when you're adding something to the shopping list through the Echo, it's going into the Echo app, and it's just there, and it's just alphabetical. And there's been a couple questions that we've asked, and she's added stuff to the shopping list. So again, it's not perfect. I don't expect it to be perfect. I have said, a few of my coworkers and my employees have asked me, so what do you think so far? And my initial takeaway was, I really feel like I should not be this impressed with this technology. I have an Android phone that has Google Now integrated. I can speak to my phone, and yet, even with the voice technology in my phone that I carry around in my pocket all the time, Alexa seems to be doing a much better job most of the time in understanding and carrying out what I ask her to do. I do have a couple wish list items. I mentioned a few others. One of the things I would love to see this device do is actually become an all-house integrated sort of intercom system. This isn't wireless. You have to have it plugged into the wall. So, it connects to wireless, but it still has to be plugged into the hardline power. It would be really nice to have maybe small extension things that you could buy, maybe even for $20, $30, that are battery powered, that you could put around the house. So we could be maybe up in the bedroom and say, call my wife in the kitchen and be able to have some sort of intercom system through the house. Also, this is the only base station, this is the only thing in the house. It would be nice if there are things that you connect together, so I could be up, maybe I could stick it on the wall in the bathroom, and while I'm taking a shower I could have music player getting the news briefing without interrupting anyone else in the house. Maybe someone could be listening to one radio station in one room of the house, and we could be listening to something else. Another really big feature I wish that the Echo had right now is actually integration with local TV listings, or at least major channel TV listings. Alexa, what's on TV tonight?
I wasn't able to understand the question I heard.
Alexa, what's on ABC tonight?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question I heard.
Alexa, when are the Oscars?
The address of Oscars is 42 North Down Street, London, Greater London, N19BP, UK.
As you can see, there's no television integration, which is actually kind of surprising to me. There was a specific show that was on. I asked, when does this show come on? And she does not understand that. Alexa, what time is Constantine on tonight?
Sorry, I don't have the answer to that question.
This is something I feel would actually make this device a lot more useful to us, because this is often something I find myself doing. I come home from work and I say, which shows are on tonight? When are they on? What channel? Because I always forget this. Sometimes I just want to know how much time I have before the show actually comes on. I'm really glad that I have the ability to submit feedback to Amazon, but I'm also really hopeful for the future of this product. And that's it. That's my review. Please let me know what you thought. Ask questions in the comments. If you have something that you would like to get my feedback on specifically about the Echo, if you want me to ask her particular questions and see if she's able to respond to them, feel free to ask me that and I will do that. If you are on the fence about should I get this product, should I not get this product, for $100 I think this product is probably worth it, especially with all the updates I've already seen Amazon do in the past few months, even before I ended up getting the product. I would say this is definitely worth it just to kind of be on that cutting edge and see where this technology goes. I'm very interested in the future of this technology. So far, I'm pretty happy with the Echo. There are some things I wish were there, as you do with every product when it's new. And I hope that Amazon is listening to our feedback. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time.